Hello everyone, a big virtual hug to you all. In this short video, we will learn the most important concept, that is React Router DOM. How you can navigate between different pages of the website using React Router. And this is the most important thing which you have to learn while learning React. So we are going to build this small website, which is a gaming website. And this website only has 3 pages. You can create as many pages as you want. This is the home page. This is the home page and the home page is highlighted. When I click on the browse page, then browse page is highlighted and this is the browse page. And if you check the URL, look, we have browse page here. And when I click on the profile, then we have the profile page here and the URL changes to profile. Isn't amazing? So we are going to build this website and this website is completely responsive. If I open this website on the mobile, look, it has this appearance. And the header menu is showing like this. It is too much amazing, and this project has a lot of things to learn for you. And lastly, I leave some hidden clues for you and you have to find those clues and solve by yourself so that you practice the React concepts and also the styling concepts. So this is the overview of the project. Let's dive into the code. Now, first of all, create a new folder and name it as Cyborg Game Website. Drag this in the VS Code. Now open the terminal and write here npm create void at latest / enter. Package name as default. We use React and JavaScript. Now write npm I. Our app is created successfully. Now install SaaS. And the second one is React Router DOM. Clear the terminal and write here npm run dev. Just copy this link and paste it in the browser. Okay, our app is created successfully. First, clean the project hierarchy. Okay, I just cleaned the project hierarchy and nothing much more. Now create 2 folders, one for components and the second one for pages. We have components for our website. The first component is banner, then card, gaming library, header and most popular. We have these components, and in the pages we have home, browse and profile. We have these pages here. Now create 2 files for every component and for every page. First file is banner.jsx and the second one is banner.scss. I just fast forward to create all the files. I created 2 files for every component and for every page. Okay, so after this, just functional component one by one for every JSX file. Just close these SAS files. Okay, card, we have card and banner. In the app we have this. We have all the things here and we created all the components and all the pages here. Now after this we have to create the hierarchy of the website. So in the app.jsx, write here browser router, and inside this we have routes, and inside these routes we have each route. The path is home and element is this. Make sure you have opened this component here in the hierarchy, otherwise you will not see any suggestion. Just copy this 2 more times. Write here browse and here write profile. We have this browse here, and for profile we have this profile, this one. 2 things in our website is static, the header and the footer. So before this routes, just call header, because This is our static section. After this browser router, write here a span and give it a class name of copyright. And inside this span, I just copy the text and paste it here. Now we are done with the structure of our website. One more thing, inside the home, just remove this and call here all the components. And after this we have most popular, like that. Give it a class name of home, wrapper and a container. We will definitely define style for this class name. After this, just write div and a class name of app. Okay, we have all the basic structure of the website. Now in the index.scss file, we have some global styles here. So right here, basically not global, we have just the styles for responsiveness, padding 0, margin 0, box sizing, border box, and font family is Poppins, otherwise sans serif. I just copy the code for Poppins. We have Poppins URL here. Okay. After that, we have a container and its max width is 1200 pixels, margin left of auto, margin right of auto, padding left 0.25 rem and padding right 0.25 rem. We use desktop first approach. Right here, desktop first approach, just like that. And here for small mobile, we have 320 pixels. For medium mobile, we have 375 pixels. For large mobile, we have 430 pixels. For tablet, we have 768 pixels. For laptop, we have 1024 pixels, this semicolon here. And for large laptop, we have 1200 pixels. After that, create media queries, max width of large laptop, and inside this we have container and max width of laptop. Just copy this for 5 more times, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Right here laptop, and here we have tablet. Here we have tablet, and here large mobile. Here we have large mobile, and here medium mobile, medium mobile, small mobile, small mobile, and here width of 100%. After this, just create mixins. At mixin large laptop and at media we have max width and large laptop. And after this we have anything. Just copy this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. We have laptop, here we have tablet, here we have large mobile, here we have medium mobile, and the last one is small mobile, like that. Now we are done with index.scss file. Now after this, go to app.scss and write here app and styling for copyrighted text, display of flex, justify content center, and align item center. Basically not align item, we don't need this. Margin top 20 pixels and margin bottom 20 pixels. Text align center, and on the tablet screen we have font size of 12 pixels. Here just import index.scss. In the app.jsx we have this thing and this. Just format the code. Now we are done with this too. After that, go to home.jsx. Here we have class names, and in the index.home.scss just write some styles. First write here home wrapper, and background is RGB 46, 45 and 45. After that, margin top is 30 pixels. Display of flex, flex direction is column. Justify content center, align item center, and padding is 40, 0, 40, 0, and border radius is 20 pixels. In the home, just import this home.scss. Okay, we are done with the main stylings and the main structure of the website. Now we just create our components one by one and style them. Now just close all the files and first open header and create this header first, header wrapper and a container class. Now after this we have header container, and inside this we have header left and header right. In the left section we have only one image, so write here image, and we have all the images in the public folder. Look, so write here images and logo.png, and in the alternative we have logo. So wrap this image in the link tag so that anyone can click on this, will move to the home page, and here we just give home. Just format the code. Now we have only one image in the left section. In the right section we have a link tag, and this link goes to browse, and write here browse. Now just copy this and write here profile, and here we have profile, and here one more thing which is home. Okay, we have these three links in the right section. After these links, here we have anchor tag, and inside the anchor we have a class name of menu trigger, and here we have three divs with a class name of line. Now we are done with the header JSX code. It's time to style this. Just open the header.scss side by side. First import here header.scss. Now first import our index.scss header wrapper. We have margin top of 15 pixels, z index is 99, and header container position relative, display of flex, justify content, space between, and header left. Just cursor is pointer. After this we have header right and display flex, justify content center, align item center, gap is 30 pixels, and right here code for responsiveness. Tablet we have flex direction of column, margin top 60 pixels, top 0, background color is RGB 29, 29 and 29, and width is 100%, padding is 10 pixels, border radius 10 pixels, position absolute, transition all, 300 ms, ease, and z index is 99. After this we have anchor tag, and inside anchor we have text decoration of none, font size of 14 pixels, color is gray, and at hover we have color of E75 E8D, and transition is 300 ms, is all. After that we have a profile. Here just write a class name of profile, and here border is none, background is RGB which is 48, 47 and 47, padding is 5 pixels and 10 pixels, border radius as 50 pixels, display of flex, justify content center, align item center, and justify content space between, and gap is 10 pixels, and at hover we have background color of B4124B, and the color is white. After this hover we have one image which is profile image, and just include here image, images, and profile header.jpg. okay, and here just write border radius 50%. Now outside of this header right we have menu trigger with the display of none, flex direction is column, justify content space between, width is 30 pixels, height is 20 pixels, cursor is pointer, margin top as 25 pixels here, and this thing, and on the tablet we have display of flex and margin top 15 pixels. okay, after this we have line class name, right here background of E75 E8D, height of 3 pixels, width of 100%, border radius 2 pixels, transition is all 0.4 seconds, and at first child we have width of 80%, for the last child we have width of 60%. right here active class name, and inside this we have line, width is 100%, height is 2 pixels, and background color is this one. At first child we have transform, rotate, 45 degree and translate y 12 pixels. And for the nth child, which is second one, and opacity is 0, and for the last child we have transform rotate minus 45 degree and translate y minus 12 pixels. And after this active, we have one last thing, which is this, and width as 100%. Just format the code and we are good to go with the header logic. Now we are done with the header styling. It's time to write some logic for the header. So here, before the return, just write const and is active and set is active, use state, and at the start it is false. The second thing is selected option and set selected option, use state, and at the start the home is selected. And the last thing is menu opened and set menu opened, use state, and at the start the menu is not opened. So right here get menu styles and right here logic. If document element dot client width is less than equal to 800, then just return top not menu opened, and here just write minus 700%, and here we consume menu opened as a parameter. After this we have another function for toggle menu, and here write set menu opened, which is not menu opened. Here third function is handle option click set selected option, which is option, and it takes option as a parameter. The last thing is toggle hamburger, and here set is active, which is not is active. Okay, we are done with all the functions. Now in the right section, just write here style and right here get menu styles, and here pass menu opened, and here we have on click event handler, and here a callback, which is handle option click and home. After this we have a style and the color selected option equal to home, then we have color E75 E8D. okay, otherwise we have initial. Just copy this on click and the style and paste it in the link of the browser and in the link of the profile. Just format the code, and here we have this thing for home. Here just write browse, and here just write profile, like that, and we are done with the header section. We have this function and this function. So in the menu trigger, wrap this menu trigger class name inside the curly braces and use backticks, and here we have $, and inside this we have is active. If it is active, then we use active class name, otherwise we have nothing. And on click, we consume two on click functions, one for the toggle hamburger and one for the toggle menu. So we use event, we use callback function here, and inside this we have toggle hamburger, and the second one is toggle menu, this one. Now our header is complete. Look, if I expand this, we have this, and on the tablet we have something like this. If I hover over this, we have a beautiful animation, and if I click on this, look, we have this thing here. How amazing is this? If I click on browse, the browse is highlighted. If I click on the profile is highlighted. So we are done with the header section. Now close all the files and open banner and its style file. First import style file here. Here just give a class name of banner wrapper, and inside this we have an image banner bg.jpg, and in the alternative we have a banner simple, and after this we have banner text and h2 welcome to cyborg and an h1, and inside this h1 we have a span, and right here browse our popular games here, and after this popular we have a break tag. The one last thing is we have button, and here browse now. We are done with the banner JSX file. Just style the banner. First import index file, and after this we have a banner wrapper and position as a relative. After this we have an image and width is 100%, and on the tablet, width is 100%, height is 300 pixels, and padding is 10 pixels. On the laptop, we have padding of 10 pixels, and on the large laptop, its padding is 10 pixels. After this, we have a banner, text, position as absolute, top 50%, left 10%, transform, translate -10% and 50%, and Z index is 1. At include tablet, text align is center, font size is 15 pixels. We have H1, font size is 45 pixels, margin top as 10 pixels, and margin bottom as 10 pixels. On tablet, we have font size of 30 pixels. After this, we have a span inside this H1, and the color of the span is this. The next thing is button, border is none, font size is 14 pixels, color is white, background color is this one, padding as 12 pixels and 30 pixels, display inline block, border radius as 25 pixels, font weight 400, text transform, capitalize, letter spacing is 0.5 pixels, transition all, 0.3 seconds, position as relative, overflow is hidden, margin bottom 10 pixels. On hover, we have background color, and the color is this one. On tablet, we have margin bottom of 20 pixels. Just format the code, and we are done with the banner. If you have a look at this, look, we have something like this. This is the banner. After that, we have a most popular. Just close banner and its style file here. In the most popular, just give it a class name or popular wrapper, and here we have H1, and inside this H1 we have most popular, and then span right now. And after this, we have a card component here, this card component, basically right here, card component. Okay, now after this, we have a button, and here write discover popular, and here just wrap this button inside the link tag, and inside this link right here browse. We have this card inside the most popular, so in the card just design a card, and here card container, and inside this we have an image. For example, right here popular 01.jpg, and we have h2, which is the title, and after this we have a p tag, which is description. Let's design the card. Here just import index file, and after this we have a card, and width is 100%, display of flex, wrap is wrap, and justify content center, margin left 20 pixels. And on the tablet screen, we have margin left of 30 pixels. After that, we have card container, width is 250 pixels, height is 270 pixels, margin top 30 pixels, margin bottom 20 pixels, background is this, display of flex direction is column, align item center, border radius 10 pixels, margin right 70 pixels. And after this we have an image, width is 250 pixels, height is 150 pixels, border radius as 10 pixels, 0 and 0. Next we have h2, margin 10 pixels, 0, 10 pixels and 0. This margin, font size of 25 pixels, and the color is EC. Next we have a paragraph, margin bottom of 10 pixels, margin left 10 pixels, font size of 15 pixels, and color is E7. We are done with the card styling. Just import this. I just copy the dummy data. First create a new file named data.jsx, and inside this I just copy the data. This is the data here we have to use inside this card. So just import this data here. Now before this, just use map function, and inside this we have id, title, image and description, and just wrap this container inside this and give this key here and an image which is image, and the title is, we have title, and the last one is description. Okay, look, we have all the things here. We are done with the most popular also. Now let's style most popular component. First import this, style this. First import index file. After this we have popular wrapper, and the background color is RGB, which is 27, 27 and 27. Padding is 10 pixels, margin 0, border radius 23 pixels, margin top as 30 pixels, width as 88%. After this we have H1. Right here at include for tablet we have font size of 23 pixels, margin top 10 pixels, and the span is color E75 E8D. Next thing we have a button, display of flex, justify content center, this button, and its styling is same as the banner. So just go to banner and copy this styling and paste it here. We have all the styling here. One more thing is this thing here, and not basically white, we make it something like this. We have something like this. This is awesome. Or maybe just light a bit. Look, we have this thing here. Just copy this and in the banner just paste it here. Look, we have this. Amazing. Now just close all the files, and one last thing, we have gaming library here. Right here a class name for gaming library, gaming wrapper, and here we have H1, your gaming span library. After this we have item, UL and li, and inside this li we have an image which is game01.jpg, and after this li we have one more li and an h4 Dota 2 and a span which is sandbox. Just duplicate this li right here, date added, and we have here 24/08 and 2023, and here we have hours played and 6:34 hours and 22 minutes currently downloaded. And here just remove this, and inside this just write button and downloaded. Now just duplicate this div for 2 more times like that, and after this we have a button which is game button, and give it a class name of game button and view your library like that, and here just write 2 and here 3. We are done with the JSX code. Just style this component. First import. After this we have gaming wrapper, and background is RGB which is 27, 27 and 27. Padding 10 pixels, margin 0, border radius 23 pixels, margin top 30 pixels, width as 88%. After this we have an H1, and at include tablet, font size of 23 pixels. The color of the span is, next we have item, margin top 20 pixels, margin left 20 pixels. On tablet we have this font size. Inside this item we have UL, list style is none, display of flex, and align item center. At include tablet, flex direction is column. Next list we have flex is 1, padding as 10 pixels, and text align as center. Inside this list we have an image, border radius as 20 pixels. On tablet width is 80% and height is 80 pixels. Next we have a span, and inside this span we have font size of 13 pixels. Next thing we have button, border 1 pixel, solid gray, font size of 14 pixels, color is gray, background color is white. Text decoration is none. Padding 12 pixels and 13 pixels. Display inline block. Border radius 25 pixels. Font weight of 400. Text transform is capitalized. Letter spacing 0.5 pixels. Transition all 0.3 seconds. Position as relative and overflow is hidden. After this we have a game button. Display of flex. Justify content center, and inside this game button we have this game button. Just go to banner and copy this thing and paste it here like that. We are good to go with this. Now we are done with the gaming library component. One last thing, I forgot to import this as CSS. Okay, we are done with our home. It's time to design our browse or profile section. So just change the color of this. Here we have h1, and inside this we have color of this, and here we have h4. Just change the color of this to triple F and this span like that. Okay, it is looking like this. View your library here, banner, and copy this and paste it here like that. Okay, now we are done with the home section. It's time to design browse. Now close this banner.css library and this. In the pages we have browse. Write code for this browse page. First we have class name, featured, wrapper, and here write container, not here. After this we have featured container 1, and inside this we have h1 and a span tag featured and games. After this we have featured items, and inside this we have each item. Thumb. Inside this thumb class name we have image, this image, and after this we have hover effect div and an h6 right here 2.4k streaming. After this div we have h4 and right here cs go and break tag, and right here 249k downloads. Now just wrap this and duplicate for 2 more times. 2 3 gimizer and 249k downloads and 2.4k streaming. And here write island rusty, and here just 3. After this another div which is top downloads, and inside this we have h1 with a class name of tag, and right here top downloads. After this we have ul and li, and inside this li we have an image, and after this h4 which is Fortnite and h6 sandbox. Just cut this closing tag and paste it here, and copy this li 2 more times. Game 2 and game 3. Right here cs go, and here legendary. Here we have is PUBG and Battle Royale. Now we are done with the code. It's time to style this page. First import. After this we have featured wrapper, and background is RGB 46, 45 and 45. Margin top as 30 pixels. Padding 40 pixel, 0, 40 pixel, 0. Border radius as 20 pixels. Padding 30 pixels. Display of flex. Justify content center and align item center. And on the laptop screen its direction is column. Copy this and paste it here. Background is RGB 27, 27 and 27. Border radius is 15 pixels, and on laptop its width is 80%. H1 margin left 10 pixels and padding 10 pixels, and the color is white. It include on laptop font size is 25 pixels, and the color of the span is this. Now featured games, basically this one, featured games, and display of flex. Justify content center. Padding 30 pixels. Gap 20 pixels. On tablet its direction is column. Justify content center and align item center. After this we have item, and inside this item we have a thumb. Inside this thumb we have position as relative, and overflow hidden. Image, border radius as 23 pixels. After this we have hover effect and position absolute, bottom -100 pixels, text align center, width as 100%, opacity as 0, visibility hidden, and transition all 0.4s. Now we have H6, background color is RGB 31, 33, 34 and 0.95. Display inline block and color is EC6090. Font weight is 600. Font size is 14 pixels. Padding 10 pixel and 20 pixels. And border radius is 25 pixels. After this we have at hover, this one, hover effect, and opacity is 1, visibility visible, and bottom 15 pixels. After this we have H4, font size of 15 pixels, margin top 20 pixels, margin bottom 0 pixels, display inline block. Next the span and the color is 666 and display block, margin top 7 pixels, font weight as 400. Just after this we have top download and the background color is RGB, this one, margin of 40 pixels, and on laptop width is 80%, and here we have border radius also of 15 pixels. After this we have tag, margin bottom of 20 pixels, padding 20 pixels, and on laptop font size is 25 pixels. Next the span, the color is this UL, list style is none, margin left of 40 pixels, LI, and display of flex, align item center, justify content, space between, and margin right of 50 pixels, margin bottom of 20 pixels. Next image, border radius of 10 pixels and H4, font size of 20 pixels. And one last thing, there is H6 and font size of 15 pixels. We are done with the styling of the browse page. Now if we have a look at our browse page, look, we have something like this, the black color of this and this. If I hover over this, 2.4K streaming, look, it is nice. Just right here, color F, and for H6 also, and on the top download here, paste here, and also here. Okay, now it is looking nice. So one last thing we have is profile. Now close this component folder and this browse to and profile. Inside this profile, just remove this, and here we have a class name of profile, a wrapper, and a container. And inside this profile container, and the first thing is image profile.jpg, and here profile. After this a div for information, span, and its class name is offline, and the next thing is heading Alan Smith, and after this a paragraph, write a paragraph here, this paragraph, and next anchor tag, and here we have start live stream, and after this info we have item and a UL, and inside this li and games downloaded and span 3, and after this an HR. So just duplicate this for 2 more times and write here friends online 16, and the last thing is live streams and none. Duplicate this for 1 more time and write here clips 29. After this just call a component which is gaming library and import this gaming library from components and gaming library and gaming library. Okay, we are done with the profile. JSX code Now it's time to style this, and background color RGB 4645 and 45. Margin top 30 pixels. Display of flex direction column. Justify content center, align item center. Padding 40 pixels 0, 40 pixels 0, and border radius is 20 pixels. Profile container background is 272727. Display of flex. Justify content center, align item center, border radius 23 pixels. Padding 20 pixels. Width as 88%, and on tablet its direction is column. On laptop its direction is also column. Next is image. Border radius is 23 pixels, and on tablet its width is 100%. Now next thing we have is info. Padding 20 pixels. On tablet width is 100%. Offline, and font size is 14 pixels. Color is white. Background color is padding 8 pixels and 20 pixels. Display inline block. Border radius as 25 pixels. Font weight 400. Text transform is capitalize. Letter spacing 0.05 pixels and margin bottom 15 pixels. Next we have H4. Font size of 20 pixels. Margin bottom 20 pixels, and paragraph. Font size 15 pixels. Color is gray. Next we have anchor tag. Font size 14 pixels. Color is EC6090. Background color is transparent. Border 1 pixel solid, this one, and padding 12 pixels and 30 pixels. And display is inline block. Border radius of 25 pixels. Font weight is 400. Text transform is capitalize. Letter spacing 0.5 pixels. Transition all 0.3 second. Position relative. Overflow hidden. Text decoration is none. Margin top 20 pixels. Red hover. Border color is this, and color is, the background color is transparent. Now after this we have items. Width is 400 pixels. Padding is 30 pixels. Background is 2B 2B 2B, and border radius is 15 pixels. On the tablet mode, width is 100%. UL list style is none. Display of flex direction is column, and inside this list we have display of flex. Justify content space between, and margin 10 pixels, 5 pixels, 10 pixels, and 0, and the color is this. After this a span, and the color of the span is ash EE417E. After this, one last thing we have is HR, and its opacity is 50%. Just format the code and our profile is done. If we have a look at this is our profile. It is too much amazing, and this is completely responsive. How amazing is this? This is a complete gaming website, and you will learn in this the most important thing, that is React browser router, which is the most important library for routing, which you'll learn in this project. So that is for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.